Alright guys, so today I'm going to be doing a tier list on who I think are the hottest females in Apex Legends. This is always a controversial topic among not only Apex fans, but fans of just video games in general. People are always asking who's the hottest female in their respective games. And people have their opinions, but I think when it comes to the most popular opinion, I think this list is pretty decently accurate. Even though I do have my little twists here and there in my opinion, but overall I think it's decently accurate. So in terms of the tiers, we have the smoking hot tier, the hot tier, attractive with a question mark, meaning that they're attractive, but they got some certain stuff going on that kind of hinder their placement. And then we got completely unattractive. So those are all of our tiers, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. So now our first female that we're going to be talking about is Ash. I think she's attractive with a question mark because, she's a robot or like a simulacrum or whatever. So, I mean, that automatically kind of like makes it kind of strange because, she has an attractive figure. She has, I'm not going to lie, she kind of has thick thighs. And, I kind of think she's attractive, I mean, if I was a robot like Pathfinder or Revenant, I'd kind of be looking at her. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, she's attractive. It's just that I'm not into robots as much as I am humans, so that kind of puts her into the attractive with the question mark tier. So yeah, I think that's where she belongs. So next up we have Bangalore, and I think Bangalore is going to go into the attractive tier. Now I say that because I'm not the biggest fan of Bangalore. I don't like her hairstyle all that much. She's a little too masculine for my taste, but I mean, I still think she has a great body. She works out a lot, and I think that's pretty attractive. And also, her face is decent as well. Overall, not super hot. I don't think she's too hot, but I do think she's attractive. So I think, kind of the middle of the pack is decent for her. So that's where she's going to be. Next up, we have Catalyst. Catalyst is pretty controversial when it comes to these topics, but with that being said, I think she goes into the attractive with a question mark tier. I think this is for pretty obvious reasons, like, she's looks-wise, she's attractive, I like the whole goth girlfriend vibe with her. But I mean, the thing is, I don't know what she's got under her pants. I'm not into girls with dicks. I'm just I'm not trying to discriminate or anything. I'm just saying my preference. I'm just not into it. But looks-wise, I think she's fine. I think she's attractive. But just because of that one little component, I think she goes into this tier. Next up, we have the space mommy herself, Horizon. I'm going to put her in the attractive tier. So, the thing with Horizon, I mean, obviously you have that whole backstory where she's stuck in space, so she's technically over 100 years old, but at the same time she's also technically in her 30s. So she's a MILF, but she's also not a MILF. But besides that, I still think she's decently attractive. She's got a cute face. Sometimes she has a really weird looking face, but I think most of the time her face is pretty cute. Also, she's a redhead, so that's a bonus. Not the best body. She's kind of skinny. She kind of has a flat ass, I'm not going to lie. But I still think she's decently attractive. I think she deserves to be in this tier. So that's where she'll be. I can't disrespect Space Mommy like that, Alright, next up is Lifeline. I'm not sure if this is too much of a hot take or not, but I'm going to put her in the attractive tier, right in between Horizon and Bangalore. I think she's very attractive. I think she has a nice body. I think she has a cute voice, cute personality, cute face. She's very cute. But I just, compared to some of the other girls, I think she's not as hot as them. I think she's very attractive, but I just don't think she's as hot as them. That's kind of just all I have to say. Very cute, but, I feel like there's hotter women. I don't know what else to say, really, for Lifeline. So she's going to be ending up in this tier. So next up, we have Loba. I don't think I need to explain this one much. She obviously goes into the smoking hot tier. Many people would think that she's the hottest woman in the game. and it's pretty easy to think that. I mean, I don't know. Like, what do I need to say that others haven't said about Loba already? So I don't think I need to say much. So she's going in the top smoking hot tier. Next up, we got Mad Maggie, which is pretty much the exact opposite of Loba. She's going right into the unattractive tier for me. I don't know. I just don't find her attractive whatsoever. Like, her face is kind of ugly, I'm not going to lie. She's kind of gross, kind of dirty. You know, her voice can be annoying at times. You know, she's a really badass character, and she's really fun to play. But when it comes to attractiveness, she just has nothing for me. So, pretty self-explanatory for me. Maybe some people like her, but for me, she's going into the bottom tier. Now, coming up next, we have Rampart, and I think she's going into the attractive tier. A little bit above Bangalore, but below Lifeline. I think Rampart is a tiny bit underrated, actually, when it comes to attractiveness. Because I've seen a lot of people say that she's ugly, and I don't really see it. I think she has a nice body. I think she has a cute face. You know, I don't like how she picks up gum and eats it off her shoe. I think that's gross. But that's just a banner animation. It's not too big of a deal. I don't know. She's just got a fun personality, and you know, I just think she's kind of cute. I don't know. She's not a supermodel or anything. I don't think she's like too hot or whatever. But I think she fits nicely into the attractive tier. So moving on to the next lady, we got Valkyrie, who's going right up into the hot tier. The first going up into the hot tier. You know, she's super hot, I think. I don't think she's enough for smoking hot, but you know, she's thick. She's got a nice body. She's got a cute face. I mean, the only things keeping her out of smoking hot tier is her, you know, goofy looking ass, white hair. I don't know. I don't like that hairstyle that much. Also, her personality kind of sucks. Kind of annoying. Other than that, I mean, I think she's pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely worthy of the hot tier. I just don't think she's enough for smoking hot. So next up we have Vantage. I'm gonna put Vantage straight down into the unattractive tier. I think she's competing with Maggie for the most unattractive woman in the game. I don't know. I just don't think she's appealing in any sense at all. She doesn't have an appealing body. She, you know, has kind of an ugly face. You know, I feel like they tried to make her kind of cute and innocent, but it just comes off, you know, in a really unattractive way. Like, compared to Watson, you know, they made her cute and innocent, but in an attractive way. With Vantage, I just find her dirty and gross, kind of like what I said with Maggie. And, you know, I just don't think she's attractive in any way. Now, speaking of Watson, next up we have Watson, and to nobody's surprise, she's going into the smoking hot tier. I mean, what do I really need to say? I mean, everything about her is super attractive. She's got a nice body. She has a cute face, cute personality. Everything about her is just smoking hot. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing really much to say, kind of what I said with Loba. And now for the final woman on the tier list, we have Wraith. Wraith is also going into the smoking hot tier with Watson and Loba. I mean, she's just another one that's like, do I really need to explain? I feel like most Apex fans would have Loba, Watson, and Wraith as their top 3 hottest chicks in the game. And I mean, I completely agree. With Wraith, though, I mean, she just has a great body. She has a really sexy voice. You know, she's just got that goth girlfriend, dommy mommy vibes to her. I mean, I don't know. I just think she's super hot. And yeah, I just think the general consensus is that, you know, Loba, Watson, and Wraith are the top 3 hottest women in the game. So yeah, that is the tier list. I think this is pretty accurate when it comes to my opinion and also just the community's opinions in general. I know that there are some different opinions. Not everyone is going to completely agree with my tier list, but I think it's accurate in, like, when we're talking about the general Apex community's opinion. So if you liked the video, then I consider liking it, you know, and subscribing. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. This was a pretty cringy video. I know these are video game characters, but like, what else do I do? I mean, I don't really know. But yeah, that is the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video if I make one. I'm not sure. But anyways, bye.